Hey, ScouterStan, I am back. It has been an uphill climb with the podcast. Getting this back going again has been very challenging. A while back, about a month ago, the company that I originally set up podcasting with was a company called Anchor, and it was a wonderful company, and it did very well. It was purchased by Spotify, and in that process, they carried everybody over with the old Anchor passwords. One thing led to another. I don't actually remember any of the passwords or setups or any of that stuff for securing it with Anchor. So when they migrated it into Spotify, the passwords got messed up. So there was some technical difficulties. I should have been more diligent on keeping track of my passwords and clearances and all that stuff that was on there. And one thing led to another. They had to upgrade all the old Anchor accounts that they had purchased into Spotify. And when they did that, it created a really strange loop. The loop was generally, all of the podcasts were still in this Anchor folder and then migrated over to Spotify. When that happened, they were able to recognize my email address as the owner of those files. Unfortunately, I had never set up anything with Spotify. So when I went into Spotify, it wouldn't recognize my email address that it recognized. It was weird. And it became a loop. And because of that, there was weeks that I would spend trying to log in, try to go through their help menus, try to do all kinds of stuff. Finally, I had enough. And one day I said, okay, I'm going to go through every help menu, and wherever it says to talk to somebody, I'm going to talk to them. So after about 8 hours of working on this and having them go through multiple people and work all the way up to people who could reset things, that it took quite a bit. It took an 8-hour day of just negotiating and working out all of the different things to get this thing logged in and going again. So now it's all back up and running. And I'm hoping that this will make it a little easier in the future so that I can go in, drop off the upcoming podcast, and make sure that no one is left out of that loop. We have yet to work out some of the RSS feeds, so if you have that going on, that might be interrupted. We're going to work those out too. But we're hopefully going to get back up and running like we were in the past, and everything should just be great. I want to thank everyone for sticking in there and not giving up on us. It was just a technical problem, mostly me. I didn't have the documents ready and everything going. So that was something where I dropped the ball, and I'm not perfect. No one is. And that's the thing about podcasts. They're here today and enjoyable for now, but they could easily just pop. So we always have to keep that in mind. Scouting, you have to be prepared, right? So I'm going to be that way. I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to try to prep out a little more stuff. I've got some series that I need to go back to and record, but hopefully everything is good. I keep doing this, and I am so glad you keep listening. So keep up the good work for our scouts. And, of course, I'll see you on the trail.